Hello, I'm Liz and this is my company Miller and Margo, and I make handmade gnomes out of felt. I've been doing it since last summer and I thought today I would show you how I make them. So I'm going to make this little chap who's called Bertie, and if you'd like to carry on watching then you'll see how he's made.
So here we go. We're just about to make Bertie. As you can see, that's his little name tag. And we'll start making him. So first things first, we start making his trousers. Very simply, you get a piece of felt, fold it in half, spin it round, and we measure 18 centimetres across the bottom, 18 centimetres across the top. Just mark it with a little line, and then halfway we mark with another little line. And then we get our template and we pop that there and pin it, so then we know where his leg gap is. I have decided to do a lot of the sewing of his main body, his hat and his trousers off camera because it takes an absolute age. So it's just to save time, make this tutorial a little bit easier, a little bit simpler and very much quicker. So what we do is, once we've got our two marks, we cut up this line, we cut around our template, and then once we've cut out, we cut a tiny little U shape around the end of his legs to make them bowed slightly. So let me just remove that and then I'll show you what I've made before. So this is where we've cut it, we've blanket stitched down the sides and then up through the leg arch. At this stage we can put his braces on, or we can make his trousers, make his body. So I think I will make his braces and show you how we do that very, very simply, and then we can attach them. So his leg braces, you can choose whatever ribbon you like, and then we cut it approximately to the length that we think we're going to need, which I think is about 28 centimetres, something like that. And then we use 2 paper fasteners for the front and 2 paper fasteners for the back. So there we go. So let's carry on. So this is always generally a rough guess. It's nothing major. I've been doing it for such a long time now. So we just fold one side and we get a nice thick needle. Here we go. Make a hole just to make the paper fastener a bit easier to go through. Just give it a little bit of a wiggle. There we go. Then we get our paper fastener and we pop it through the hole. There we go. And then we get our ribbon, just put it in about 1 centimetre down at the bottom, push it through, and then we pull our fastener backwards. There we go. And then we do the same to the other side. Just a rough guess. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I can generally seem to get it pretty much straight on. Pop another little hole in there, give it another little wiggle. So we got a bit of a gap going on the felt. So then we get our little paper fastener, pop it through the hole, there we go. Get our second bit of ribbon, pop that through. Go on, you know you want to. There we go. Oh no, slipped out the hole. And we give it a bend. And then we do the exact same thing on the reverse, but we just move the little pleats in just ever so slightly, so they're a bit narrow at the back. Pop our pin in. There we go. Give it another little bit of a wiggle. Get our paper fastener, pop him through, and then we get opposite ribbons to opposite sides. Make sure that you've got the ribbon straight. Pop that through. There we go. And bend it backwards. Do the same on the other one. Try to make sure that it's... And then we give that another little push through and wiggle. have all his trousers ready to rock and roll. So we'll put them to one side. Then we come to the body, do the same thing again with the felt, bend it in half, and then I use a belly template that I've made, and then we cut it out. So we get this. So then you blanket stitch all the way up to probably a couple of centimetres from the top, and then we do a fine stitch all around the top, so then we can gather it together for the top of his body. So at this point we need to stuff both bits with just normal teddy bear stuffing that you can buy in any sort of crafty shop. So just bear with me while I give this a stuff. So make sure you can get plenty in there. A little bit more for his little belly. There we go. Then we get the top. Cut the thread. Pull it nice and tight and do a knot. Make sure there's no stuffing at the top there. There we go, and then we just cut the ends. So I just pop that to one side, and then we do the same with his trousers. A little bit of stuffing down each leg, go all the way to the bottom. Make sure it's nice and packed in there. And then we do the same to his other leg. Make sure it's all nicely packed in there too. And then we put a little bit in for his bottom bit. And then we get his body. Make sure his braces aren't twisted at the front. And we just pop that inside. Squidge it up. Can be a bit fiddly. Get it all the way over the top of his body. Make sure he's fine the other side. Tuck that in. And keeps popping out this side. There we go. And once he is secure, we can put a couple of little threads at the top just to make him nice and secure and keep his braces on. And we'll do the same the other side. And then we have him with his body attached to his legs. Right, our next step, now we've got that bit secured, is to attach his arms. Now these arms are just made of 2 strips of felt sewn together, and then his hands. So his hands are 2 little bits of felt in the hand shape cut out, and then we sew them together first. Please come back for our next instalment of this tutorial.